Hi, I'm Steve Agee. I'm single, and I'm just looking for someone who wants to have a good time.
He's Freddie Stroma. I'm Steve Agee. I am single. Let's play Get to Know.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
When folks think they're above other folks.
We don't like that around here.
Because that can lead to a lot of trickle-down behavior. So now, like, getting out of the costume, getting real. Maybe somebody's having a shitty day, and that's why they're short. But I think not short as in like stature, short as in emotional patience.
Yeah.
Bad driving, bad drivers. Yeah.
Mine is racism, but bad driving's terrible too.
How do you find peace?
By being alone in nature.
Honest answer, I do Vedic meditation. That's the actual answer. Well, I guess the other answer, which is also actual, is video games.
Yeah.
I just sort of zone out sometimes, and it's pretty simple. It could be just in between moments while we're waiting for something. Finding it isn't very difficult for me.
Because you get it all the time whenever you...
I think so.
Can you do it in between sentences? Like when you're talking to somebody and they're
just
boring?
Did it.
You just...
Yeah.
You got some inner peace in, like when I was preparing that question?
And again.
You just did it again.
Yeah.
If you had to date one character from the show, who would it be?
Although intimacy would be difficult, Eagly would be a nice partner.
It would be John Cena.
Nice.
Yeah, he's the richest.
Okay.
We got bestiality going over here.
Bordeaux, I guess I would date.
You guys sort of have a thing in the show, though, right?
I keep it under wraps, though. You might not notice, but I look at her adoringly.
When the camera's not on. Wow.
What I do it when the camera's on, in character. I look at her when she's not talking, and I just go like... and then I go back to my regular face.
If you could time travel,
Oh, God.
would you travel to the past or the future?
I like the era that I grew up in, which is the 90s.
I would incrementally go to the future to see how long I live.
God, that's morbid.
And then come back and start making life changes.
I would travel to the past. I'd kill a couple people. I'd kill the parents of those people that I would want to be dead.
Oh, I see. Smart.
The hard part, though, is you have to get in a time machine and go right back to the exact moment where you could find them. And that would also take research.
You would go back to the 90s?
Yeah, I want to live it again.
Yeah, but you've been there already.
I want to be there again.
No, that's a bad answer.
That's my answer. What's
No,
your answer?
Say something like, I want to go back to when Lincoln was alive.
No.
This is really fun. Scratch the killing.
Right, okay.
I'd go back and just choke somebody out.
What is your personal favorite DC character?
I really do like Amanda Waller. Like, I think she's dope, even though she's my mother. I'm just saying.
Wonder Woman.
Really?
Yeah. I think she's a badass.
In the movie of your life, who would you want to play you?
Don Cheadle or Shaq.
John Heder.
Napoleon Dynamite?
I've basically been like him.
First of all, I'm young, okay? So I have a lot of life here to live. So I'm just saying, this is too premature.
What's your ideal day off?
Make myself some toast with salmon lox and a scrambled egg on top.
Wow, you're a 80-year-old Jewish man, is what you're saying.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My ideal day out would be going to Joshua Tree, which is one of my favorite places, and taking photos.
Going on my dirt bike into the mountains in Los Angeles and disappearing for about 6 hours.
I'll go to the pottery studio because I make ceramics.
Oh, do you give gifts out, like for...
I do, to my friends.
Oh, okay. Because I haven't gotten anything. I didn't know you did this.
Yeah, I've been doing it a long time. Anyways,
Which animal are you choosing as your sidekick?
Why can't we just go back in the old age? Like, give me a dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
I would have a cricket.
That's the worst.
What about you?
A sloth.
Why?
That's how I feel inside.
If your life has to be saved by a member of the 11th Street Kids, who do you choose?
Who do you choose?
You should know the answer.
John Cena.
Adebayo.
So you're choosing yourself.
No, you're choosing me.
I think Judo Master would be number one for me.
right answer. Next question.
Which HBO show would you most like to see Peacemaker do a crossover episode with?
Eastbound and Down? Is that one? Yeah.
I'm going to say The Last of Us.
That would be fun.
Peacemaker coming up, killing some zombies, eating some strawberries.
I would like to see him in Penguin.
Peacemaker and Kenny Powers have watched the same channel.